Reclaim host. चार्जर टेबल पे वो चार्जर पे कौन
Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, team. Okay, let's get started for today, team. Okay, here we go. Okay, just give a second, guys. We are going to do two things today. Okay, one is the day review, and another one is gearing up for a productive tomorrow. That's what is the target for today, everyone. Okay, so let me just launch this. So yeah, some of you guys, yeah, so many are waking up since quite some time now, uh at 6 a.m. Okay, however, there are a few who have started just today. So let's see how it all goes. So today we will even try to touch the topic of how exactly your sleep patterns will be and the variations will be. Because guys, I have been doing it since past 2 years. Okay, and I've seen really a lot of experimentation with how the sleep really works, not works. And I've seen people who were like very consistent, like 5 a.m. in the morning for 3 months, 4 months, and then they started like feeling too much sleepy. So a right balance has to be really acquired. Okay, and as morning waking up is a very important time, and you cannot compromise with that. So that's what it is. Fine, chalo ek ek karke one by one we will get started with the topic for today, everyone. Okay, 1 second, and here we go. Okay, so first of all, we did the today day planning in the morning. Okay, so we will start our today's session by reviewing our day. Okay, and then we will touch on with the productive techniques. Okay, simple. So what exactly, as part of the day one of week 2, we discussed we need to set clear goals, we need to plan ourselves. So we completed the weekly planning, we completed the daily planning. Next comes like taking massive actions. As part of today's session, we will be discussing these techniques which you can apply for taking massive actions. So tomorrow onwards, start applying them. And after that comes the review portion. So review is like, again, daily review and weekly review. Both kind of things are required. Okay. Now guys, first of all, keep your emotions aside, ego aside, and never think like you know everything, because nobody knows. Okay, nobody is perfect, and don't try to even be perfect. Okay, always progress over perfection. This should be your mantra for life, because those who wait for becoming perfect and the best out of anything, they will just lose a lot of time. Instead of waiting for a long time for becoming perfect, the right approach is you start taking actions already and start improving till the time you become perfect. The chances that you will succeed if you focus on progress over perfection is way higher than you waiting for perfection. Okay, what will happen is, let's take some practical cases. You want to accomplish something and you said, oh, 1 week I will do very nice preparation and then I will try for that. Okay, and it is always possible that the first time you do anything, it's not going to be nice. There will be improvements, you will feel uncomfortable, things will not go right. Okay, first time is always like that. But once you do it, then it gives you that feeling, Arey, I waited, I prepared so much for 1 week, now I tried, it did not work. And then that even like lowers your self-confidence also. But still you set up, okay, next I will be doing again. Okay, next I will be doing again, maybe next week you will try. So nothing but guys, the rate at which you're trying something is just taking a long time. Okay, so in 14 days, basically you have tried only 2 times and you will make mistakes. That's inbuilt in us. So instead of trying 2 times in 14 days, weekly once, if you do that thing on a daily basis, you would have attempted it 14 times. Okay, and automatically, guys, our brain is very smart. You just have to do it and then analyze what is going right, what is going wrong, how can you make things better. And with this smart decision making, try to improve in every attempt that you do. Okay, almost guaranteed success will come by the end of 14 days. That's where progress over perfection, always throughout your life, live by this mantra. Don't spend a lot of time in very great preparation. Do the bare minimum required and get on with the game, get on with the actions. Okay, and again, the thing is, you don't repeat the same mistakes again and again. Okay, practice makes perfect, we have that. But if you keep doing the wrong things, it will not make you perfect. So practice doesn't make perfect. If you do wrong things repeatedly, you will get wrong output. So you need to improvise. You need to attach your thinking, analysis, and smartness in order to improve whatever you're doing. And if you constantly keep improving in your plans, executions, actions, that is where the output will come to your life. Okay? So just remember it. So every time if something is not working, take a pause, understand, analyze, oh, what's going wrong? Why things are not working? What can you change? And once you go through this thought process, things will become smoother always. And that is where comes the review part of accomplishing your dreams. Okay. And today we are going to do the review part. Okay. Simple. So today morning you decided something. Maybe right, maybe wrong, maybe perfect, maybe imperfect. Does not matter. You decided something. Now we will look how much of that we were able to do, and then ek ek karte. Okay, so everybody go to your OneNote Go to your OneNote, the daily planning which we did in the morning. Okay, open the 14th September OneNote. Okay, and guys, be brutally honest to yourself. Okay, 14th of September. Okay, now simple. Whatever tasks you have completed today. Okay, so in the morning we said take your ideas, break down it into actionable items. Now be very genuine. Whatever tasks you completed today, just cut that and move it into the done section. So it is already as part of your in progress. Cut it from there, move it into the done section. Okay, so do this exercise, team, one by one. Everybody perform the actions together, guys. Okay, so I am also going to my OneNote, going for today's date, 14 September, one by one. And my recommendation will be, while you work during the day, have this OneNote already opened with you. Okay, everyone. So always try to make sure that is there. And maybe during the day, once you have done with some task, then you can mark it then and there itself. But agar nahi hai, to yes, you do it right now. Okay. Now, the next is, look at the list which you planned today during the morning, but you were not able to do it. Okay. So now look at your list, everyone. Some items which you planned to complete in the morning, but you were not able to do it. And ask a question to yourself, okay, why did it not happen? Okay, that's it. And whatever you're getting, just write it down there itself in your OneNote. Try to write those reasons. This is called as root cause analysis. Okay, why were you not able to do the thing which you planned? Be honest and write down the reasons. Everybody, if you have accomplished your task 100%, well and good. But nahi hua hai, to there will be some things which will have gone wrong. Write down the reasons. And guys, remember, this quality will always be required all throughout your IT career. The power of estimation, the power of planning your work. So whatever you say, you should try to meet it. Not meeting it will have big time consequences. Okay. So if you say 2 days work, finish it in 2 days. So this is how, when you plan your day, try to accomplish it. So everybody, go to your list, ask a question. Why were you not able to finish some of the items? And try to find out the reasons. Because guys, once you see this data, you can improve it. Okay. So maybe you can even write down that question. Why was I not able to finish? And then write down the answers for that. Oh, this happened, this happened, this happened. It could be your laziness. It could be maybe somebody came and disturbed you, or it could be like some ad hoc work came and completely took a lot of other time, or maybe something was unexpected, something happened. So whatever reason because of which you were not able to finish something, so guys, go ahead writing that. Okay. And you have to start analyzing yourself, guys. Nobody knows you better than yourself. So nobody is required even to tell you. You need to see what you're good at, what you're bad at, and then improve. Okay? Try to find out all the possible reasons, okay, whatever you planned in the morning, but how did the day go, good or bad? देखो, if you would have planned over items and you under delivered, that means your planning was wrong. If you are saying कि hey, I could have done this, मतलब already you estimated it wrongly basically. So if you are already saying कि okay, I will move it next day and all, so it comes कि then why did you even plan it for today if you already knew कि it's not practical? You need to get precise in your estimation and planning. That's how you get results. Okay, I'm dealing with complicated projects, 40-member team since 7+ years. I'm doing this planning executions of the project. You have to be precise. What scope, in how much time can you finish? And you need to plan and execute that. In IT, the sprints which executes, they plan the sprint velocity, the 2 weeks of work, and then they execute it. Okay. And overflowing will always be re-questioned. Okay, why the items are overflowing, and they try to cut it down. So you should also try to go towards that. Whatever you plan, try to meet. If you feel you're over planning, start cutting it down. Plan less, but achieve whatever you plan. Okay, guys, done with this? Did you find your reasons, everyone? Okay, if you're done, just throw a few yeses in the chat. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, nice. So we are getting a few years. Fine. Now, next, ask another question to yourself. Even write it down. What can you do better tomorrow, either in your planning or in your execution? Just write down this question. What can you do better tomorrow, either in your planning or in executions, and start writing it down. That's how day by day you can become a better version of yourself in your thought process, in your execution. Okay, so write down the question and try to find at least minimum one thing to improve tomorrow. Maybe your why, what you have written right now, the reasons why you were not able to accomplish your task. Maybe that list itself will say, oh, I should do things like this tomorrow so that my task will be done. Or in the planning, I should break down the smaller items more nicely so that I will be able to estimate it properly. Or it could be I should lock more time, like 2 hours dedicated, and I will not focus on anything else in this 2 hours. Different people will have different strategies towards your targets. Okay. At least try to write down 2 points, 3 points. What can you do better tomorrow, either in your planning or in your execution? Okay. So 2 things we performed so far. One is asking yourself a question. What went wrong today? Why were you not able to accomplish your targets? Second is, what can you do better tomorrow? That's how you will learn from your experience and improve immediately next day. And that's what quick decisions will make you a better person in analysis, execution, everything. That's what the system will teach you basically. And you will need this all throughout your life. Okay. Fine. If you're done with this, just write it in chat as done, everyone. Okay. Shruti, Afsar, or kuch to find something. Okay. Don't say I am perfect. Nobody is perfect. Okay. If you are able to accomplish whatever you planned in the morning, still there is a doubt. Did you underplan it? Did you underplan it? Okay. Or maybe there is a still, that means you have to push your boundaries now bigger, right? So try to analyze. There is always something to improve upon. That's how life works. Fine. Now, last question. Okay, last question. Are you satisfied with your today? Just, okay, write down this question. Are you satisfied with your today? And just the answer should be either yes or a no. Okay, don't say ki okay 70% satisfied. Either you are yes or a no, whatever is your gut feel. Was today a valuable day in your life? Okay. And now look at your entire day and try to draw a yes or a no statement. There you go, guys. And if you feel your day was valuable, that's it. That's how your life should be. If your days are painful, struggling, it becomes very messed up in life. But if you feel, okay, yes, I'm satisfied the way I live my today, these satisfied days over a period of time will give you a satisfied, happy life. Okay? So take the third. Okay, and no need to tell to anybody. It is you versus you. Okay, so do it for yourself. No need to share it to all. But once you know how your life is going, you can do something to improve upon it. Okay, fine. So done with that also. Yes or a no statement. Okay. Now, simple stuff. What we are basically doing is every single day just asking these three questions. Okay, I woke up in the morning, I planned something. Was I able to do it? If not, why was I not able to do it? And next, how do I do things better tomorrow? And was I happy, satisfied with how today went? And automatically, day by day, the same questions you keep asking, you will realize in few weeks, there will be a better version of you available because you are giving yourself time to improve in who you are right now. Not asking this question, next entire 1 year will go, you will still remain the same person because you never attempted to improve. Okay? So this is what it is. Okay? So fine, daily we will do this, and tomorrow morning, and it doesn't take much time. Today was the first day, it took like this much time, 15-20 minutes, but otherwise it just happens in like a matter of 5 minutes. Okay? Now let's switch on with the other things. Okay? In continuation, when we are saying living a productive day, nothing but getting maximum value out of every single day. Now, there are a lot of techniques. Okay. One technique which we have already started applying, already we are doing it, okay, which will give productivity, is called as 18 minutes technique. Okay, there is I think this concept is discussed, you can find it on internet, a proven technique which is getting a lot of results and value for a lot of people. Okay, 18 minutes strategy or 18 minutes technique. Okay, how it basically works is, it says spend 5 minutes in the morning planning your day, spend 5 minutes in the evening reviewing your day. So we already started with this. So 18 minutes breakup is something like this. In the morning, 5 minutes you plan. In the evening, 5 minutes you plan. 10 minutes gone. Now there are remaining 8 minutes. Those 8 minutes you have to assemble throughout your working time, which could be 8 hours of work, 9 hours of work, 10 hours of work. Okay. After every 1 hour, you need to have a special 1 minute in your life. We will discuss what exactly that 1 minute is about. But if you arrange these 18 minutes, automatically you will get productive results out of your life. This is one technique. What to do throughout the day? Today, right now, we will be discussing that. Okay. But the first thing is, okay, morning daily planning, evening review. These two things are at least done. Now we are getting into throughout the day, how exactly to be working. Okay. Now, there are a few things you need to understand. In the current times, okay, there are two enemies, focus and distraction. Okay. And both cannot go hand in hand. If you are more focused, inversely proportional. More focused, you will be less distracted. If you are more distracted, you will be less focused. You cannot be distracted as well as focused at the same time. Okay, so both are inverse. If this is high, this is low, this is high, this is low. Okay, now you need to understand, we are in the times where the best distraction which is in our hands is always social media, phones. Okay, that's it. No two questions about it. It is a distraction tool. Okay, and there are reasons. So while I was just exploring on internet, somewhere I came across this key, in the Silicon Valley, where all these apps were formed during the starting times and all that, So all these like Instagrams, Facebooks, YouTubes, when they were all starting in the beginning times, so there used to be special trainings done for the startup founders and these initial beginners, ki how to hack the human mind so that they spend more time on your applications. So those people are very experts, plus they are intentionally trying to grab more of your attention because that's what is their business. That's what they want. You spend more time on their platforms. And then there is a chase. Kya LinkedIn hai, YouTube hai, Facebook, Instagram, or any other app. Okay, where you spend more time. So they are competing with each other and they are making their algorithms even better so that you spend more time on them. And guys, we are masoom, like innocent little people. We will just take and we will like, Arey, one new feature came, and we'll spend our like 3 hours, 4 hours just doing nonsense stuff. This is how we just work without thinking. Now you need to understand, the more time you spend on that, that means you are, again, practice makes you perfect. The more time you spend on these devices, you will get more trained for distraction. That's it. It is context switching. You watch so many videos, it is always context switching. The brain goes from one video to another. You see this life, you see this post. Guys, what is focus? Focus is staying in one place with full attention, trying to see, trying to think, trying to solve. That's focus. And what is happening in social media is switching the context again and again. And that to right now, it is like within 3 seconds, within 5 seconds, within 10 seconds. And whatever you repeat, your brain will become perfect in that. So again, we started distraction versus focus. So unknowingly, majority of us are training ourselves for being distracted on social media for hours together every single day. We are not spending time to work on our focus. A point will come where your distraction levels will be so high that even if you want to focus, you cannot focus, and results will definitely not come. You will say, I want to do this, but it will not be possible because you trained your brain for something else. So if you want to get more results out of your life, you need to reduce distraction and you need to improve your focus. Abhi, whatever you feel is right, whatever techniques can make that happen, but it is a mental training, it is a physical body training. Okay, you have to train your mind, you have to train your body to go more towards focus and reduce your distractions. And guys, nobody in the world cares even if you become 100% distracted. In fact, it is more beneficial for them, but your life is just going to turn upside down. Okay, everything will be screwed up. And literally, I'm telling you, almost like we hire people from a campus, okay, that too from some of the best institutes. And what we are seeing, these college pass outs, okay, they are like working on projects, and there are complicated projects, there is tough times, and there are everybody like they are having their phones. While we were in office at that time, this incidents happened, 2019 2020 story. If there were phones kept on the desk and they were working, and we were just observing from a different table, almost randomly, all throughout the day, people were just constantly checking their phone, opening, keeping here, okay, again talking here, again working. Nothing, but the brain is completely trained to stay distracted. They are not able to sit in one place with focus and really solve the problem. Unknowingly, the upcoming generation is training themselves to be distracted. And the more distracted you are, the more problems you will find for getting results. That's the only thing which you need to solve. And step by step, you have to train yourself, because if you don't do, aage jate hue things will get even more worse, because social media algorithms will become more stronger. So you have to start protecting yourself. Okay, Abhi, how do you train? Okay, simple. I'll give you 5 techniques. First of all, write down these 5. We will discuss about one by one. Yeah, how to have enhanced focus while you work. Okay. The simple. Okay. easy to understand, tough to follow. This is what it is. Okay, simple 5 techniques which you can apply for enhancing your focus and getting more results out of every single day. Okay. First one. Turn off your mobile when working on critical items. Guys, if not turning off, keep it away somewhere while you're working on the critical items. Rest of the times you play with it, it's fine. But while you're working on complicated work, okay, so keep your phone, just switch it off. And why it is, and guys, after switching off, also keep away from your eyesight. Don't keep it in front of you, because that temptation is there. You see the phone, you feel like are checking it, because you have trained your mind for those notifications checking and all of that. Okay, so that's the first thing. Turn off your phone and keep it away from your eyesight. How I would suggest you to do it is, okay, let's get into that 18-minute rule. Through the day, when you say sit for 1 hour in one shot for working, before that 1 hour, you decide what you want to work. And once you have decided, make sure you just turn off this phone, keep it in your bag if you're in office, or if you're in home, keep it in a different room. And for 1 hour, just be with your work. As simple as that. Because you will realize that very easily you can train yourself to be focused also. Eliminate distraction, your concentration will start going. Okay? So from tomorrow onwards, and guys, I'm not saying all throughout the day do it, because if you do all throughout the day, results will always be there. But at least 3 to 4 hours while you are working, follow this discipline. Let's say tomorrow 10 a.m. you start at work. First thing you do is decide what you want to work in the next 1 hour. Next, turn off your phone, keep it away from your eyesight. And for 1 hour, just sit at that place and do the things. At least 3 to 4 hours tomorrow, try to do this activity. You will realize, you will feel proud about yourself. I was so focused today. You will literally feel that. And that is where, guys, when more focused time you spend, results will start becoming more better. Okay. Now, the second one, guys. Okay. Do not multitask, because you will get distracted. Write down the second one. Do not multitask, because you will get distracted. Okay. Now, let me tell a few things here. My work experience also, I have to deal with a lot of things per day. It's not just 1 or 2 items. I have like 15 items to deal with, 20 items to deal with. That means I need to keep switching so many contexts. Okay. But how multitasking is, once you pick up one task, then don't focus on anything else. That's how you get results. Once you decide for the next 30 minutes, I will work on this item. Now your full concentration should be only on this item for the next 30 minutes. You cannot switch context. Like in this 30 minutes, nothing else matters. It should be that highly defined target for yourself. Whatever it is. Okay? If email is coming, except production mein kuch ho gaya, so then you can switch the context. But other than that, if you decide ki next 30 minutes, I will work only on this item, so uske baad fir nothing should take away from that situation. Okay? So don't respond to phones, don't respond to emails, don't respond to maybe your family is coming and calling you ke khane pe aaja. Don't do all of that. Okay, literally, guys, I am telling you, like before making that decision, next 30 minutes I will work on this item, there itself you see, do you want to go and have a lunch right now? Then maybe you don't even start your 30 minutes. Nothing but, guys, you have to get your planning through your day also. So we did a day planning, a small level of hourly plannings where now we have to start getting. Okay, and guys, to start with, at least if you do it for 4 hours, 5 hours, that's a very great start. You start with 2 hours, that's also a very great start. Okay, so structurally what you need to do is, step number 1, you decide what item you will be working, what task you will be working for the next 30 minutes or 1 hour, depending upon the task you're doing. That's first. Second, keeping your phone away, shutting down, keeping it away. Third, no multitasking. When you decided to work on this, you work on that for that much time. That's it. Don't in between try to see, I'll do this also, do this also. That is going to kill a lot of your time. Okay? Because the less focus will happen in such cases. Fine. That's the second one. Okay, no multitasking. Okay? Next, now this is important, guys. Write it down. Measure results, not time. I keep telling this even to my team. Okay? While we are working, and guys, this is how the real world works. Measure results, not time. Dekho, it's a highly result oriented world. Okay? Clients, companies, leads, for everybody, the thing which will matter is, did you get the work done or not? That's what is the end game. Okay. Now the point is, you might say, Arey, I spent my entire night yesterday, worked so hard. But in the morning you say, result is not done. That's it. So all your hard work is just wasted. People will be like, you did not get the result. Why are you telling all this? Get the work done. Later we'll see what you did and what you did not. This is how the world works. And you have to understand, this is how you should expect things from yourself. Don't pamper yourself. Ki bhai 3 ghanta kaam kar liya na, now I'll be like lazy. You did not get the job done. You should hold your standard high. How did you not finish it after spending 3 hours also? Be strict on yourself. Be smart. Why 3 hours? I'll finish the same in like 2 hours, 1 hour. But I will get the result. Not saying, I already gave 3 hours, now let me take a break. You don't deserve a break. If you cannot get results, the world will not even stand. Okay, they will not even consider you like, hey, this guy is not able to get the work done. Isko nikalo, dusre bande ko lete. And I think that's how it should be. Because if you're not able to get the results, basically we are useless for the world. Understand? Our amount of effort that we put in does not really matter unless you get the results. And life will reward you only based upon your results, nothing else. Industry, your jobs, everything, they'll be like, output kahan hai? Where is the output? Rest, you did all your hard work, people will appreciate, but if you don't get the output, nobody will consider it. So you also hold your measures like that. Don't tell to yourself, I spent 6 hours doing it. Doesn't matter if you did not get the result. Okay? So measure result, not the time. Have this thing very proper, guys, in your life. Okay? Next one. Now, this is something. Take regular breaks. This is the fourth one. Take regular breaks. Guys, and try to live your every single day based upon these simple rules, and you'll start getting the more output out of your life. Okay? Take regular breaks. Okay, now there is a lot of findings, research done on this fact. Your attention span, your focus level, your matlab, we human beings, okay, our attention span, our focus level drops down after certain period of time. So if you're constantly working, let's say for 2 hours in one row, automatically the brain will become tired. Ideas and that sparky solutions will not be striking your mind. Your creativity also actually comes down if you are working constantly in a stretch of time. Okay, that is where this thing is coming. Take regular breaks. And this technique that we heard, 18-minute principle, it talks about this break. What it says is, after every 1 hour, reserve 1 minute where you ask yourself a question, where you take a break from the current, whatever you're doing, and ask yourself a question: how was my last 1 hour? Was it good? Was I focused? Did I get some result? And then deciding how should my next 1 hour be. Simple, guys. 1 minute can fix your 2 hours of your life. 1 minute. That's the power of planning. Just with 1%, 2% planning, you will get 98% outputs. Okay, if you can do this 18 minutes, okay, so simple. Now, ek saath mein, along with this, what we are discussing, parallelly, a technique is also coming. Step number 1, we will write that technique down once we are done with these activities. There, the technique is: step number 1, you decide what task you want to do. Step 2, keep your phone shut down and away. Step 3, work on that 1 hour or 30 minutes, focused only on that one item. Fourth one, after that 1 hour is done, take a break. Ask yourself a question: was I productive in the last 1 hour? Was I focused? Did I get some output? Okay, how I can be more focused in my next 1 hour? Nothing but one system is coming up in parallel as we are discussing these points. And guys, at least try to live 2 hours or 3 hours like that tomorrow. I would say you got successful output out of the day. Because once you really get the value out of these things, you will feel like doing it more. At least you should taste it once. And once you taste it, it's just like no one can eat just one wali baat hai. So you will feel like doing it even more, because you will start finding what others will, regular pace people will complete in 5 days. You will start realizing, because you're using every hour of your working day, 3 days may you will be able to get your work done. That's how productivity works. Less time, more output. Many average people will take 5 days because they are not using their time properly. If you work smartly, you will be able to get it done in a small time. Okay, fine. And write down the last step. Okay, always finish what you started. Don't try to leave things in between, and don't try to jump from one place to another if it is not happening. So write down, always finish what you started. Okay, here I will just say something. We have already discussed about this. In the morning, today morning, we said, out of whatever ideas you have, assign the top priority. Next, break down that idea into smaller steps. And we said, stick with that idea till you finish it, to whatever logical you define, how much you want to do. And till the time that work is finished, you don't go to anything else. So this is what, finish what you started. Try to 100% close your items, then only pick the next items in the plate. Okay? So try to get into this kind of a habit. Automatically you will start having the results. Okay? So once एक बार just think about full pattern and try to just think through, okay, tomorrow you want to live a different kind of a day where you will work with more focus. For the first time, put your phones off. Next, when you work on one item, don't try to do multiple things together. No multitasking. Next, try to get results, output. Okay, be it you work 2 hours, 3 hours, but try to get the output. Next, in between, try to have breaks. And the last one is always finish what you started. Okay, okay. Now I will be showing you guys a very nice system. Already we have discussed this in our previous batches, called as Pomodoro system. Okay, so Pomodoro system, basically it's a very step-by-step process which helps you to apply all these things which we discussed right now. And there are websites and online tools available which will help you to accomplish this productivity. You can actually track yourself how much focused you are or you are not. Okay, so I will be sharing my screen, showing it to you guys. Okay, now firstly focus here, everybody. There you go. Okay, there is this website URL. I'll share the link with you. Pomodoro-tracker. Okay, somebody named a technique Pomodoro technique. Okay, simple. What it is saying is you should work in segments, not one time long stretch. Work in breaks, work in segments. And it is saying the segment should be as small as 25 minutes slot. Why? Because if I ask you next 1 hour tak sit at one place and just work on one item, you will not be able to do it. I will not be able to do that sometimes. Okay. So sitting at one place and just trying to do something, we feel uneasy. We are human beings. We are like, we want to do like this, that, here and there, and moreover, this distraction. So it's all training us to keep running here and there. That's where the more you meditate, you will get this composure to sit in one place with more focus. That's how meditation will reflect in your day-to-day life activities also. Okay, that stability will come in your thinking, in your being at one place, thinking clean. That will happen with meditation. Now the thing is, Pomodoro system says he work in slots of 30 minutes, 30 minutes. What it is saying is, for 25 minutes, work on the task, 100% efforts, no multitasking, dedicated, work on the task for 25 minutes. And then you take a 5 minutes break. Okay. So 25 minutes focused attention. Then the remaining 5 minutes, you take a break, 26 to 30, you take a break. And then as soon as 30 minutes is done, you again sit for working for next 25 minutes. And this first slot, which is completed 25 minute slot, it is called as Pomodoro. Okay. Now the question is, what do you do as part of this 5 minutes? Basically, it is for refreshing your mind. Okay. Refreshing your mind, as in you just move away, guys. Important thing is, if you're sitting, so your step should be something like this. Again, we'll merge it to that process. Let's say I want to start this Pomodoro. So first, I will decide for the next 25 minutes, I will work on this task. And then you can write your task descriptions here, basically. Okay, it provides you one-liner statement. You can write down your task here. It's optional. And once you decide what you want to work for the 25 minutes, just go to this website. So use it tomorrow, guys. Go to this website, just do a start. The website itself will run a countdown timer for 25 minutes till 0. Now keep your phone shut down and away and just work in focused manner for whatever you decided. No matter how much tempting you feel to run away from this place or go somewhere else, don't do that. Try to discipline yourself. 25 minutes, I said I will do this and I will do this. You want to train, guys. Come on, in circus, lions get trained. The wild animals get trained. We are human beings. We can discipline ourselves. Thoda sa strictness is required. Self-commitment is required. Okay? Now, this timer will go for 25 minutes and you work focused. As soon as this becomes 0, okay, a sound will come from your tool. Okay, bhai, it is done 0. Immediately, you leave whatever you're doing. Whether it is done, not done, it's okay. Leave whatever you're doing in the middle of the work and just stand up from your place and go away from your laptops. Okay. Now do some like deep breaths, drinking some water, just casually just walk around here and there, and then apply that question, was I really focused in the past 25 minutes? Okay. And whatever it is, try to analyze and try to make it, okay, next 25, I will sit with more committed. Okay. So do this self-talk, freshen up, and the way you will move out from your desk, do these breathes. What I do is, when we were all this work from home, in these breaks, I used to do some jumping jacks. I used to just do some skipping, some squats. So nothing but I merged even my health as part of my daily activity. Okay, like 20 sets of jumping jacks. Breaks ke andar. It doesn't take 30 minutes, 30 seconds also. Fat kar diya, 30 seconds, 45 seconds mein one set is done. Rest of the time you drink water, you feel fresh, and with that energy again come back for 25 minutes slot. you will start realizing your brain will be more concentrated, and you will start thinking more smart, more fast, and you will not feel like stopping. You will be like, oh, bring it one more, bring it one more. And that momentum, it's like speed train. Whatever comes in the way, you will eat it up. By not tracking yourself like this, slowly, your day momentum, your energy levels is going to start coming down. And you will be like, "Arey, second half of the day is running on. I don't want to pick up any complicated work now. Let's do the things tomorrow." That's how laziness will take over, if because your focus span, your attention span decreases from morning of the day till evening time. So you have to change this momentum upside. And for doing that, simple Pomodoro system you apply. 25 minutes slot. And what it says, you perform 4 slots, nothing but for 2 hours. After that, you take a bigger break, 15 minutes break or a 30 minutes break. You guys might think, "Arey yaar, so much breaks are coming in between. How will I get results?" The thing is, getting results, it's not about crushing yourself or getting burned out with stress and pressure. It is about balancing your mind and the body in the right sense. The more sharp it thinks, the more innovative it thinks, results will be faster rather than being exhausted and drained out. With that, ideas will also not come. Okay? So, guys, this is what it is. So, chalo, let's quickly write down, okay, a system for getting results. Okay, just write down system of being productive. Just put a next side heading, system of being productive. Okay, step 1, use pomodoro-tracker.com. Use pomodoro-tracker.com. Apply this right tomorrow, guys. At least for 2 hours, do this thing, and you will realize here are more focused and more result. Phone ko away rakh ke you do all this. Okay. So use pomodoro-tracker.com for executing your day. Okay. Second step, decide what task you want, what task you will work. Decide what task you will work for next 25 minutes. Decide what task you will work for next 25 minutes. Okay. Second, turn off phone and keep it away. Second, turn off phone and keep it away. Third, for that 25 minutes, comma, work only on this single task. Okay. And just continue in bracket. Okay. Sit at one place with focus. Don't lean down. If you're at your home, don't lie on bed. Just be at one place and just focus there. Don't relax also. Don't go. So sit at one place and get it done. Okay. Okay. Next, after 25 minutes, next step, after 25 minutes, take a 5 minutes break. Take a 5 minutes break to refresh yourself. Take a 5 minutes break to refresh yourself. Okay. Next, activities to do. Continue. Next step, activities to do during break. Okay, next one sub point. देखो guys, important one is कि you move away from your desk. You have to get up and go away because that body rhythm has to change for resetting yourself. Okay, so move away from your desk. Next, do some stretches, drink water, do all this, guys. By that way, you can really like you have to drink like 2 to 2.5 liters of water per day. You have to like have a movement throughout the day. Okay, add one more thing, if possible, like add a squats, 20 reps of like squats daldo or jumping jack, something. Your energy levels will jump back actually. If you're not doing it now, you will become more lazy and you will feel like are nahi karte. So just put some exercise there for 30 minutes, seconds or something. Okay, just like, oh, maybe you can stand and just do like this, just stretching your arms like this. Okay, so that activates you basically. Okay, so just, yeah, next step is put some quick stretching workout there. Next step, okay, look how your past 25 minutes were. Look how your past 25 minutes were. Comma, set an intention. Set an intention that next 25 minutes you will be more focused. Okay, okay. Next step, continue this 30-minute cycle. Continue this 30 minutes cycle. Okay, and the last step, after 4 pomodoros, so this 30-minute cycle is called as 1 pomodoro. So after 4 pomodoros, into bracket 2 hours, take a 15 to 20 minutes break. And that's what we said, one thing, right? Take frequent breaks. It's required. You will find that more productive people actually take a lot of breaks. They enjoy their life more. They go for vacations more, and then they have nice results also. And people are not able to understand that. They are like, I work so hard and I don't get it. Why are these people able to get it? So they know how to balance things right. Okay. Okay. So guys, this is what it is. So right from tomorrow, so whatever we have written right now, okay, tomorrow during the morning day planning session, we'll walk through this again ek bar, and then set up an intention ki we will be performing it again tomorrow. Make this a part of your life, and no matter what you're doing, results will start coming. Okay, and chalo, all the best. Let me share you the attendance link, and yeah, let's close on for today. And tomorrow morning again you have to wake up at 6. Okay, so don't stretch too much. 11:30 maximum, go to sleep. And some of you guys, if you are not able to join due to morning gyms or classes or anything like that, okay, I would say do the session some other time and then mark your attendance, because collectively 90% attendance will be mandatory for joining in for week 3. So, okay, there is no going to be any exception. So if you do it some other time, then follow the link, but 1 hour of this thing is required. If you're going to gym, maybe then you do it like maybe wake up at 5 in the morning and then do it. Okay, but otherwise if you do it afterwards, but do these 3 things: meditation, goal setting, and day planning. Without these, results will not come maximum out of the day. Okay, so the 90% criteria will be must. Let me share the link. Copy, going to the chat, and all the very rest, guys. Day by day start improving, and slowly things will change. Code for today is 8080, and this is the link. And we shared a lot of things. Okay, one simple thing could be you just take a screenshot of whatever you wrote and just post it on LinkedIn. By that way, you will start sharing more value. Okay, so everybody, if possible, if you don't want to spend too much time in refiguring out, just take a screenshot and just with a heading, okay, targeting or planning to live my tomorrow more productively. That's it. That's a commitment. You're publishing it out, so it will help you to really follow that more rigorously. Okay, everyone. So just fill up your attendance. Shruti, Akhila, Mayur, Dibesh, Lakshmi, Krishna, Shravan, Sunita, Achal, Apsar, Nigar, Harshali, Amulya, Chetan. Okay. Guys, pending guys, also just close it. Okay, we got one more. Shenu is also done. Sakshi is also done. Okay. Okay, guys. So tomorrow, make sure you are pushing yourself, waking up again in the morning 6. And yeah, we will again get started. So, dekho, understand, guys. Dekho, techniques are all there in the world. So whatever you're learning right now, it is only step number 1. Okay. Second is after learning listening, you are applying. So you're already performing step number 2. Okay. But that is not enough. You need to target to make this a habit in your lifestyle. And habit will be formed only when you repeat it long enough every single day. Then results will be coming. Because this thing you're not trying to learn only for tomorrow. You're trying to learn this so you change your lifestyle so that next 50 years become happy for you. Okay? Everything else is going to be a subset of the system, whatever you do for the next 50 years of your life. Goals will change, plans will change, dreams will change, but system will be same. You learn more, you mature this system based upon your circumstances. Okay? Chalo. Thank you everybody and have a nice peaceful day everyone. See you guys tomorrow morning 6 a.m. and then night